Alright, what's up everybody? So I got a tripod. That's how I'm setting this thing up, that's how I'm doing this. So I think this is the first figure reveal or review on the new and improved channel. And what better way to have a first figure review than the new Mattel series DC Core Wave Batman. I picked this guy up at Target for $12.99, $14 after tax. I'm thoroughly impressed with it. There are some mods I want to do, which I will do them after this review and then showcase them in another video, because I did mention last video that I wanted to do like that's what I'm looking for, like a custom showcase, and I feel like the modified Mattel Batman would be a good figure for that. So yeah, he comes with everything here: the display the display stand, as well as all of these accessories, and then the figure himself. So we're doing an overhead shot. That's how I'm going to start doing these reviews now, because it seems so much easier. So getting into articulation, we're just going to go ahead and dive into that. Actually, well, no, I guess we can dive into details and everything. He does have sculpted lines all throughout the suit. He's also, I don't know how well that picks up on camera, he's also got some sculpted fabric detailing on the suit. Just got kind of a glimpse at the articulation. Anyway, so yeah, let's go ahead and get into articulation, because I'm thoroughly impressed with the range of movement on these figures. I've seen videos of these figures, but none of them did them justice per se. Also ignore the giant paint splotch. It's also my customizing table. But yeah, I'm thoroughly impressed with this, just being a kid's line, and the amount of detail and articulation and everything. I mean, look at that face, dude. He's got fucking screen printing all across that face. So yeah, he's got the screen printing. Is that what it's called? Photoreal. He's got photoreal all across that face, and it's beautiful. Like it is extremely realistic. Not extremely realistic, but it's good looking. That's what I'm trying to say. Anyway, so in terms of articulation, his head can look up that far, can look down that far. He's got a full 360 range. Tilt. He is on a dumbbell joint. Ignore the background noise. His arms, full T-pose, full 90. His elbows, single jointed, but goes past 90, which is extremely impressive. He's got a hinge and swivel on both of his wrists. No ab crunch, but he does have a waist swivel, and if I can get it, the belt is removable. But I will be keeping it on the rest of this review. I am looking through the camera just to make sure I'm holding the figure at an angle you guys can still see. Anyway, so legs can kick out that far. A little under 90, but still impressive. Double jointed knees, pinless double jointed knees, I should say. They can do a full split, better than a lot of Marvel Legends Spider-Mans. And he has thigh cut. Almost didn't mention that. But he also has boot rotation. And on my copy, the boot rotation is extremely hard. Bringing this back out because it's going to be relevant here soon. I do wish that they had ankle articulation. I'm not so much worried about the ab crunch. That is something I would like to add at some point. I will get a second copy of this figure because I don't want to damage my only copy. So once I get a second copy, I will figure out a way to tinker an ab crunch, but I have already gotten an idea for ankle movement. I've already seen people do it on Instagram. I don't exactly remember who it was off the top of my head, but if I see the post, I will give credit where credit is due for that. Anyway, so the reason I brought his weapons rack out, as you can see, there are these little pegs on the weapons rack, and this thing's pretty sick. It's two pieces. And all his accessories came out on a tray, kind of like a model kit. Anyway, yeah, so you just have to punch those out. And then you can put them on the weapons rack, but if you don't want them on the weapons rack, you can smack them onto, if I can get it, onto his belt. And he comes with a whole bunch. He's got 3 of the normal batarangs. And we'll just set him to the side so we can go over his accessories. So he's got 3, I say 3 normal batarangs, and I only put down 2. He's got 3 of these normal batarangs, 3 of what I assume to be smoke bombs. He's got his grapple gun. And these are tiny pieces. Like I have decently sized hands, and that's what they look like in my hand. So be careful about losing them. What I assume to be a knuckle duster, maybe a taser. And then he's got 2 of these upcurved batarangs, almost looking like lightning bolts. And then 2 of these things, and I think they're bombs, maybe mines that you just place on something. And again, they can all go onto his weapons rack, and the Robin from this wave, and this is all from the first wave. I don't have the packaging, otherwise I would have showcased it, but you know, that's okay. Also, today is, as of recording this and probably uploading this, today is my 22nd birthday. So I will be hopefully getting a couple figures to showcase that. But yeah, if you don't want them on his belt, just because it is kind of clunky to have them on the belt, you can put them on this weapons rack. All right, so in terms of size comparisons, I'm just going to use figures I have within arm's reach because I don't feel like getting up. Here he is next to the Blockies blind box Transformers 1 wave, wave 2. Is that wave 2? It is wave 2. Sorry, my assistant told me it was wave 2. I'm blanking on the fucking name, dude. This guy. Shockwave. And then here he is next to my SH Figure Arts, David Corn, if it'll stay, my SH Figure Arts, David Cornsweat Superman. He is custom painted. Probably the best paint job I've given a figure because I didn't want to ruin a $90 figure. And then looks like I am getting up. And then for a Marvel Legends comparison, here he is next to Stan Lee. So overall, I am thoroughly impressed with the figure. There are some things, like I said, I want to add. I also do want to change out that cape. But for being a $13, $14 after tax figure, I'm pretty impressed. overall, I give it probably an 8 out of 10 figure. And again, I've already griped on the things I wanted to gripe about. That honestly I could excuse and will excuse because it is a kid's toy. It is meant for children, but it is nice being able to have a deep dive, or not necessarily deep dive, but an introduction of what Mattel is going to do in terms of their DC stuff. It is nice being able to also have a DC figure. I guess I could have done a McFarlane comparison, but it is nice having a DC figure that fits better into a 6-inch scale than McFarlane does without having to modify anything. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed this review. My next review will probably be that SHF Superman. Sorry, I'm trying to set. There we go. Oh, I was trying to set Stanley back up. But yeah, it is nice having a DC figure that will fit in better with with your Marvel Legends and any other 6-inch figure waves that you want them to fit in with. But yeah, as I was saying, without further ado, this will end the video. I hope you guys enjoyed. Like I said, my next review will probably be my SHF Superman. And then after that, we'll see what figures I purchase tomorrow. Also tomorrow, I will be seeing Spider-Man No Way Home. And depending on how late I get back to the house, because we're going to attend the 10:50 showing, depending on how late I get to the house, I'll do a movie review. If not, don't expect it. If I don't do one, if I don't do one that day, I guess, don't expect it. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and stay tuned for the next one.